The music just turns me on.
Oh my God!
You are now listening to
the original Poetry After Dark. I am the angelic poetess.
You're as good as they say you are.
The angelic poetess. Genuinely me. Poetically profound. Authentic inking. See, it's original. D.A.P.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Poetry After Dark. Poetry After Dark. Poetry After Dark.
If he knew who he was, he wouldn't dare put his hands on her. But then again, if she knew who she be, she wouldn't dare let him. And I'm so fed up with them, tired of writing pieces and praying for them. Cause they just won't listen to spoken words. The only sound they heard was the constant smash of his fists against her lips. And then the fool had the nerve to remix it with a kick to her back. And the attack on their lives is oh so great. But I can no longer take it, it's not a mistake. It was specifically designed by the enemy to take them straight out of the game. And it's a shame the way they allow the devil to use them as tools. They be fools. See, once upon a time he used to love her. That is until he began to uncover the truth about himself. He be so insecure. She must be cheating on me cause I'm creeping on her. But what's good for the goose, right? Right so that you would place a demand and fight for your own life. But for some reason, y'all just won't listen to spoken words. The only sound y'all heard was pieces written about meaningless things. Don't wanna be educated, happy with not knowing, but ignorance is bliss, right? Right so that you would wake up out of your slumber. I tend to sometimes wonder what these silly chicks must be thinking, not knowing the influence she be bringing on her own culture, but she be so insecure. MAC foundation covers up the bruises she chooses to wear. Where is her pride? I cry all night long and waste my tears on her, but no more. She can think if she want to, choose not to think if she want to. See, Heather won't even blink the next time he stomps you. Cause if you're looking at it, baby girl, best believe it's because you want to. So now it's time out for piggybacking. I can no longer carry you, I'm just not strong enough. Plus, you be too much dead weight, and I can't wait until you stop sucking the ninny and drinking breast milk. Because when I was a child, best believe I thought as a child, but now that I am a full-grown woman, I put away all childish things. And things will only begin to change when you decide to let them. Now because of your actions, I gotta back up. Because you're draining all of my energy. Use a leech. Yeah, I said it. Use a leech. Sucking the blood right out of me. Don't wanna tell me the truth about what your man do to you, but you constantly run into me. So next time I see dude on the street, I'ma tell him straight up. Beat her. Cause all her life she gon' have to fight. Why stop now? So you might as well put on your gloves, jump in the middle of the ring and duke it out like y'all was forming an Ali. And in the end, we will see who's the greatest. And then, old girl had the nerve to say that sadomasochistic love making after a good beating make the heart grow fonder. You know, that whole break up to make up thing. But she's stupid, and I'm convinced of it. However, God looks after children and fools, and I'm not saying she's a child, but she's most definitely one of the two. So check this out here. You can take it or leave it. Love me or leave me. Whatever the case may be, in the end, I will still be breathing because Heather just won't tolerate no man putting his hands on me. And girl, neither should you.
love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling, but she doesn't think he'll catch her. Cause her last relationship was a disaster. Accusations every day, she didn't know why. All her calls would be ignored, he's on his own time. Should've ended it before it started. All she ever got was broken hearted. He was cheating on her, trying to flip it back on her like a victim. Now she all alone and starting over. Now she got baggage on her shoulder, but the new guy really loves her. She loves him, but she doesn't trust herself anymore. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. Despite her past, she can't help the attraction. He tells her that he's nothing like the last one. He redefines in every way what love is. She fell for him and hasn't gotten up since. Every now and then she goes off though, beating on his chest like a bongo. He understands she's coming from a hurt place, answers all the questions on the survey. Doesn't get jealous, doesn't break trust, doesn't call a hoe after hang-ups. Give her everything she ever wanted, and even though she still feels haunted, she's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl. She's falling in love now, losing control now. Fighting the truth, trying to hide, but I think it's alright, girl. Yeah, I think it's alright, girl.
Oh, yeah. The original Poetry After Dark, the Angelic Poets is here with y'all tonight. And y'all, man, it's been a little minute. Had to take a little break and heal thyself, you know. Had some stuff going around. And, yeah, I had to check that, you know. But I'm all better now. Feeling good and refreshed to be back up in the building with my peoples. The original Poetry After Dark, y'all. You know how we get down. Have a good show planned for y'all tonight. And so, yeah, just sit back, lay back, and find that muse, you know, your vice. What's good for you? So we have a select few poetry pieces that I'm going to share with the collective. And, you know, it's going to be a mixture. I don't like to give y'all just one thing. So you'll get love and you'll get some conscious and then you get some rip off shit. You know, that's how we do. Yeah. If you do want your track to be played on the original Poetry After Dark, do not hesitate to send in MP3 format only. poetryafterdark@gmail.com, and your track will be taken in consideration. How about that? Yo, so without further ado, y'all, we're going to get back into this thing. The next poet, the revolution. What you know about the revolution? You're going to find out today. Hello.
Brother Gil Scott Heron has told us that the revolution will not be televised. He has told us that the revolution, it will not be televised. Even Sister Rebecca Dupas has told us that the revolution will not be televised. And in reply, simply say, if you wish to confine your movement towards freedom to the minds of a chosen few, or to the hearts of 22 political revolutionists, society included, then that's okay. See, but for me, those grassroots word of mouth and secrecy tactics won't work, because the last time we used them, the last slave didn't know he was free until 6 months after the Emancipation Proclamation was originally issued. And in my revolution, there is no room for a Juneteenth, because it will mean that we have failed in our mission to bring freedom to all of my people at one time. So synchronize your watches, because Lady Liberty, she is soon to arrive. For my revolution, it will be televised. Live and living color into the minds of the blind, because they will see it as it happens. Broadcast it without static into the ears of the deaf. There will be no need for closed caption. They will hear it as it takes place. And you should use the bathroom now, because there will be no commercial breaks. This is a one-time network broadcast permitted, cannot be taped, and it will not be replayed or syndicated to your favorite channel. It will not become an annual event like the month of Black History. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, for once you break those chains, you will always be free. And there is no need for a Comcast, a TVO, or a pay-per-view. Just turn on your TV, because this has been paid for and brought to you by your dear friends at the CPACP, Conscious Pause for the Advancement of Colored People, the NUIEE, Negroes United for the Immediate Eradication of Evil, and the TSION, Zion Struggling for the Independence of all Negroes, niggas, and nappy-headed motherfuckers, because let's keep it real. Half of the cats whose lives I'm trying to save regard me as a whack MC who's overrated, but in reality I'm an overworked and underpaid freedom fighter who slaves in their vineyards so they can bathe in the ultraviolet rays of freedom, but I'm not mad. See, because for a long time, there was a war waging inside of me between the two sides of me that took issues with this thing called freedom. See, on the right hand, I figured that freedom should be extended to any man, woman, or child who answers to the name of one of God's children. But on the left side, I was feeling like, why should freedom be given to anyone who's unwilling to die for what they believe is the ultimate prize, because in their eyes, it's priced just a tad bit too high. And then I realized that between these two conflicting sides lay the key to making them to exist in perfect harmony, and that key was me. So please don't refuse the free freedom that I'm given, because you've been programmed to believe that everything has a price. Realize that it does, but I'm paying for this one with my life. So now I stand before you with the passion of the Christ, the weight of the world weighing down on my shoulders, but it's not my will, it's his, because his is the only one that's right. Because honestly, if I had a choice, I would not be standing here waiting to be crucified. But for something to be born, you must first witness something die. And that is the reason why my revolution, it will be televised. Because there are too many lives at stake for me to patiently wait for the masses of people to catch up to my present place in this liberation movement. So when you see me spitting on stage, know that I'm not losing it. I'm just doing it so your great-grandkids won't have to go through this shit. And you should teach them and remind them, lest my sacrifice have been in vain. But no problem, because I'll just come back from the dead to become once again one of the slain. And we should teach them the words to our great-grandparents' favorite song. But instead of we shall, teaching them and saying that we have overcome. Because a heaven-sent angelic vigilant evangelist who ran with the gods looked down upon all of the wrong that had been done to black folk and knew that something must be done. But when they gathered up the lives of everyone that was gathered around heaven's altar, it was found that only one man was fit to carry the cross, so he was born of the daughter of St. Joseph and Sarah Elizabeth. Mixed with the blood of all of the freedom fighters who had gone before, died, and went to hell, for heaven was too nice of a sanctuary for them to rest their head if all of their people couldn't be free. See, he became a living, breathing example of life lived backwards, a true personification of evil. So when he was gone, they could read his life the right way. See that he died so that all people could live. From the death of one man came the birth of a nation that's been waiting patiently for the manifestation of their liberation, so they could scream at the top of their lungs that they are finally free. But like Moses and the children of the Israelite nation, they had to wait 400 plus years for their day of liberation to be realized. We've had to wait 400 plus years for me to be born and 22 more for me to die. But it seems at this particular moment, your freedom has finally arrived. For as I speak to you right now, my revolution is being televised.
Thank you.
That we should be together. It's unbelievable how I used to say that I'd fall never. The basis is need to know. If you don't know just how I feel, then let me show you now that I'm for real. If all things in time will reveal, yeah. One, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. Five, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I'll start back at 1. Yeah, yeah. So incredible the way things work themselves out, and all emotional once you know what it's all about. Hey, and undesirable for us to be apart. Never would have made it very far, 'cause you know you've got the keys to my heart. 'Cause one, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. Five, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back. Say farewell to the dark of night. I see the coming of the sun. I feel like a little child whose life has just begun. You came and breathed new life into this lonely heart of mine. You threw out the lifeline just in the nick of time. You're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, repeat steps 1 through 3. Five, make you fall in love with me. If ever I believe my work is done, then I start back at 1.
Yeah, the original Poetry After Dark. I am the Angelic Poetess. Lovely to be back in the building. I just can't stress that enough. I actually miss my poetry, the poets, the music. Yeah, I mean, it brings me into an element. It brings me a sense of peace that I can do this for y'all. And so, yeah, without, you already know. Back at 1, Brian McKnight, you gets the old school hit with D.A.P, because, that's how I get down, Every now and again, I might do some new shit for y'all. But the most part, yeah, I love doing the old school, that's what I do. If I feel like we've lost that touch of old school and we don't get it like we used to, That's why I have, hence the old school battles. And believe me, I am bringing another old school battle for y'all soon, okay? As I told y'all before, if you want your tracks played, I honor poetry, okay? It definitely have to be professional, but I honor all poetry. And I definitely am here to expose that, to bring it to light, to have people have a chance to listen and to experience what you poets have to offer. Authors out there that's writing books, we love that. We love to feature you all and get in tune to what's going on. We need to put ourselves on the forefront and get our community involved in what poetry is doing, what spoken word is doing for the community. Right. All right. So now we got all that out the way, right? All right, I'm gonna drop something for y'all later on in this show. You know, I think it's only right that I let y'all know what D.A.P be doing behind the scenes or what have you. But we gonna get back into this poetry thing. The next poet coming up is therapy. Okay, you'll soon find out. Okay, you're tuned into the Original Poetry After Dark.
Tonight, I ain't come here to make you laugh. I'm not here to make you say, yo, that piece was hot. See, I'm not here for standing ovations, $10 donations. I didn't come here to perform due to contractual obligations. Yo, tonight, I'm here to speak. I'm here to give hope to the meek, strength to the weak. This performance is acapella for the side. Yo, inside, I'm moving at Godspeed. I left Hell's Kitchen cause there was more weed outside when I was 21 on Jump Street. I made an exodus from the corporate life to this mic with the sole belief that what I write just might ignite that spark in your heart to make you believe in self. I don't do this for wealth, but substantial stability enables me to live happily. Certain poets turn into politicians, punking out when the public praises me, but that don't faze me. You see, I don't perform for spoken word sheep. That means I don't follow the masses. And whether your piece was shallow or hot, you rock the spot, yo, I still won't start kissing asses. Yo, I do this for the average cat that walks the street, for that woman holding down 2 jobs so her kids can eat, for that child in the group home who feels lost and alone. Yo, I do this for those who want more than hot metaphors from Eric Moore, for those who don't give a damn about mic chords or applause. And I don't do this to get into a woman's drawers. Nah, I don't use my gift to get women wet so I can get stiff. I use my gift to uplift, cause God gave me the ability to set minds free. So when trick-or-treat poets hate, I celebrate and laugh my motherfucking ass off. You see, this be my launch pad, and I'm about to blast the fuck off. Now, I thought open mics before spoken word artists and poets trying their hardest just to be heard, but all I see is cats rocking dashikis and lots, hosting poetry spots. Not for the love of the craft, but for the love of the knot. Yo, I guess they forgot what it felt like when they first grabbed the mic. I guess they forgot what it felt like to wake up in the middle of the night, bare your soul when you write and bring these words to life. To me, it seems that this thing called poetry is filled with pimps and prostitutes. Promoters pimp poets to make a profit. Poets get fucked by the game to make loot. So I ask myself, will I get fucked or do the fuck? You see, my versatility enables me to be different from every other poet. And I'm not a pussy poet, nah, never that. Just a poet who loves pussy. And I understand the game, and I understand that certain poets think they hot just because of their past fame. But if you don't bring it every night, you still just another motherfucker holding a mic. So to you, this is last rites. And if you ain't trying to enlighten, don't be trying to recite, just keep your lips shut tight. Yo, like I said before, tonight I ain't come here to make you laugh. I ain't come here to make you say, yo, that piece was hot. See, I'm not here for standing ovations, $10 donations. I didn't come here to perform through the contractual obligations. See, tonight, I came here to speak, because this shit right here, it's my therapy. It's my therapy. It's my therapy. It's my therapy. It's my therapy.
I'm just sitting here playing the guitar.
City High. Poetic, Clef.
Hey, excuse me if you see me screaming, but deep in my mind, I'm only dreaming. Cause if I wake, girl, and you're not by my side, I feel like half of me is no longer alive. So please, shorty, before you walk out that door, booby, would you listen to my song?
If only I give you one last chance with the devil, you can no longer tell. You got to be faithful, so we could be fruitful. to the block, I might listen to your song.
Before you walk out that door, listen. They said two wrongs don't make it right. So if I'm wrong, I ain't trying to fight. I'm trying to have some dinner with some candlelight. Lay up in the bed and make love all night.
So puppy, I won't leave, maybe I'll just stay. Promise me that you'll do the same.
Girl, I'ma love you like I never loved you.
Touch me like you never touched me.
Yo, if you give me the chance,
now,
girl, I'm
baby,
gonna show you.
That I forgive you. But I ain't gonna forget that you brought me.
Baby. But I have grown from a thug to a man. Build my castle with bricks and no longer with sand. Oh, girl.
And just before I run to the block, baby, I might listen to your song.
Before you walk out that door, listen. They said two wrongs don't make it right. So if I'm wrong, I ain't trying to fight. I'm trying to have some dinner with some candlelight. Lay up in the bed and make love all night.
So puppy, I won't leave, maybe I'll just stay. But promise me that you'll do the same.
Girl, I'ma love you like I never loved you.
Touch me like you never touched me. I'm so used to the rain that I can't see the sunshine no more. I'm so used to the pain that the sickness feels like a cure.
But if only you gave me the keys to your soul and let me in, I'm gonna love you over and over again. Yeah. They said two wrongs don't make it right. So if I'm wrong, I ain't trying to fight. I'm trying to have some dinner with some candlelight. Lay up in the bed and make love all night.
So probably I won't leave, maybe I'll just stay. And promise me that you'll do the same.
Girl, I'ma love you like I never loved you.
Touch me like you never touched
Yo, if you give me the chance, girl, I'm gonna show you.
Show me, yeah.
I ain't gonna stay on the block no more. I'ma come home early, girl, I promise.
The original Poetry After Dark, y'all. Oh, man, we are in the building. Rolling. Yo, that poetry is, whew. Shout out to E1. Shout out to Without Warning Radio. Love everything they doing for poetry, music, the community and all, you know. So definitely check out Without Warning Radio. And also Static Truth every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Doing big things over there overall. All right, y'all. So listen, I'm not going to do too much talking. We're going to have a couple of sets where we just going to roll it, right? We're going to get in it. We're going to do this thing. You're tuned into the original Poetry After Dark. And this here is Solitary Girl.
I know you. You're a solitary girl. I heard you screaming when your back was against the wall. Your voice is stronger than you know. It's the power of the sun that you fear, busting your head against that stone wall, making your mind a prison, making your feet a victim of cinder blocks and brick, causing you to doubt steps your foot hasn't even taken yet. You think your foot needs time to bolt the front door, preventing the demons from getting in? I know you. You're lost in the darkness, but your journey is just getting started. I know you, solitary girl. I heard you screaming when your back was against the wall. Your voice is stronger than you know. You ran blindfolded when your eyesight was not correct. You hallucinated and tripped on your regrets, but crossroads do not appear out of thin air in order to hinder your path to freedom. And roadblocks are not pit stops on delusions feeding emotional diversion. And paths are not solidified on the back roads of indecision. And a fucked up mistake or a twist of fate should not bend your soul off track towards a capital punishment of mental crucifixion, for you are not on death row. Body will survive. Soul will revive. Wounds will heal, and spirit shall break out of its self-subjected sentence of solitary confinement the moment you make your life yours. Your birth was not a mistake. You can't keep covering up your bruises, scars, and pain with caked-on foundation. Blood red lipstick, a back and a neck brace there to keep your back straight and your head held high. You've got to stand your ground, plant your soul in the same soil you planted your feet. You've got to stand your ground, bury your doubts in the same soil you lost your belief, uproot the dreams that still sleep. Build a fortress around the ground that you are determined to keep, and you will never be afraid to scream out to stop. And you will remember the price of your worth, and you will recall you've been strong since birth, and you won't have to run with blind luck on your back, and you won't have to find your blindfold is intact, and you won't have to hear your voice crack from the dust that gets stuck in your lungs when you run. And you won't have to fall if you hit that brick wall. And you won't have to stumble in the gaps of your fears. And you won't have to drown in your puddles of tears. And you won't have to feel that it was all your fault. And you won't feel a need to keep blaming yourself. And you won't take him back if he says never hit you again. And you won't give in if you're tempted to believe him. And this time it is your decision. This time things will be different. And you will take back the night. And you will take back the night. You will take back the night and choose to live with this sun. And you won't have to hear your voice crack from the dust that gets stuck in your lungs when you run. I know you, solitary girl, and your voice is stronger than you know.
Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, let's do it like this. If I was your woman and you were my man, you'd have no other woman. You'd be weak as a lamb. If you had the strength to walk out my door, my love would overrule my sense, and I'd call you back for more. If I was your woman, if I was your woman, and you were my man. Says you're nothing at all, but I'll pick you up, darling, when she lets you go. 'Cause you're like a diamond, but she treats you like glass. Yet you beg her to love you, but me you won't ask. If I were your woman, 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 here's what I do. Because she was first, darling, will she hang on your mind? You're part of me, but you don't even know it. I'm what you need, but I'm too afraid to show it. If I were your woman, 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 here's what I do. I never, never, no, stop loving you. If I were your woman, here's what I do. I never, never, never stop loving you. Yeah.
Where the universe and soul converse until you're forced to burst. Poetry. Where the divine causes the mind to align with lines after dark. Where conscious minds combine, and at the root of it, you find poetry. The original poetry after dark. The angelic poetess. Let's go.
The first time I ever hated my body was the first sexual comment a man has ever made to me. Saying yellow bitches are usually as pretty as they taste. And I still wonder to this day if my disgust would have made me any more distasteful. I was no older than 14. And although I was my own kind of tulip, I bloomed late. So it wasn't much to observe, just started my growth spurg, so the buds in my boobs still innocent. No ass or hips that would give me curves. I was a child. And maybe he was a bee who wanted to pollinate me, who wanted to taste the sweet nectar off my freshly developing body. And that was the first time I begged to shed my skin. First time I had an out-of-body experience, I watched myself giggle at a comment that I wanted to question that caused in me to go, please move away from this sticky situation. But we all know what happens when black women don't answer cat calls. I wouldn't want to harm an ego or be the reason I get called out of my name or $150 to my face or someone have to explain to my mom why they're lowering me 6 feet the first time my voice ain't come off so sweet. But wasn't the first time I begged to shed my femininity. Wasn't the first time I watched women be victim to words that made them uncomfortable. This body, my body, I no longer wanted, no longer deemed this owner, no longer property of this empty shell that I call a home. It be theirs now. The wolves, the streets, the catcallers, the men who use my body as another tally to define their masculinity. It be their property. I just be spirit, walking embodiment of my reflection. I don't want possession of something that has never felt like home to me. So tell me, where do I liberate this flesh? How do I sacrifice this vessel, free my mind from shackles as a black woman? I was born with a bounty on my head. So tell me where I cash out at, how I turn my traumas into triumphs, deliver my anatomy to science, and sometimes in these endless waves of accountability, I want to drown. I want to dive face first so hard so that these bones, they become mesh. Because I'm so tired of hearing, get up, black girl. Stand tall, black girl. Be with them, black girl. Forgive them, black girl. Like this wouldn't be the first time a black girl slit her wrist just to watch the magic drip. Beat the self-preservation out of herself and feed it to others, then wonder why we call a homeland. Because black women be taught to value strangers more than their reflection. Because black women be taught to sacrifice her body till she start to feel scarce. Now she's balancing out what's left like a Libra scale. Then she is reminded that she still must be woman, must be strong, must be brave, must be backbone, must be punching bag, must be both sun and moon, both chaos and peace. And all these feelings hold value until they start to cause conflict. Then black women must face them alone. Then black women must put weight of world on back. Then black women must carry everyone else to salvation, because what else is she good for? If she cannot hold pain, then she must be it. But this black girl ain't going down without respect. This black girl ain't going down without a fight. This black girl unloading and... Because this black girl unloading and everybody better duck. And if one of y'all get up, there will be a casualty, because this black girl, she magic.
No more reaction. You are my center attraction. Every beat, my heartbeat is your song.
Hurt and harm, you're my protection. The path I take is your direction. 'Cause I know with you I can't go wrong. Ever since that day I asked you into my heart, my world has changed, so promise me you'll never part. 'Cause I'm lost without you.
Easy to see,
I'm lost without you.
and there's no letting go.
So let me be the first to say
I'm lost without you.
So don't ever go
away. Said don't ever go away.
me laugh when there's no clown. No one else can love me like you do.
Heaven knows that I proclaim the love I feel when I hear your name. There's no substitution quite the same. Now some say I'm crazy and I'm acting insane, but there's no life without you, so I'll state my claim. Oh, I'm lost without you. It's easy to see I'm lost without you, so I just keep holding on.
So let me be the first to say
I'm lost without you. So don't ever go.
don't ever go.
Go away. Now the night. Go away. Can you tell them about love?
Love is sweet and love is kind. Love will bring you peace of mind.
And how do you know?
But I tell you so. You won't ever go.
Oh no, he won't ever. Now that's what I love about it. That's what I love about it. Oh yeah. Hey, 'cause he won't ever go away. No, said he won't ever go away. Hey.
I circle my mind several times before I lay down to rest. Bedfellows keep my thought process alert, and I hear footsteps in my sleep. So I keep my walking shoes by the foot of the bedsea. I've tried to stay in step with this psychological process, but it's hard to make amends with those most unlikely to succeed as they tap out their insecurities on your spine, and like communion wine, I've become as fine as religion, tuned to turning the other cheek, allowing the bricks of jealousy to break against the character of my own, like those thrown by Palestinians and Jews during war, though it hurts more to know your intentions than the act itself. I feel almost no pain. Breaking standards with the verbal taekwondo, measuring mathematics with the likelihood of probability, probably losing your attention between stanzas, but if you listen closely, you can hear the lyrical clack clack bang against lifestyle junkies getting high off my lyrical givens without passing the word around. Before they are court-martialed, sentenced, and then carried off to camps filled with 200,000 North Korean slaves because they've been tricked into thinking slavery doesn't exist. But tell that to the 9-year-old boy who had to bury his sister under dry gravel before the snow came, before the soldiers came and realized somebody was slacking off. Tell that to the slaves of the new millennium, where the only definition they know for the civil rights movement is that it doesn't exist. Now just with even deeper breaths. Understand entertainment and reality is just the bastard child of Hollywood and history. Mysteriously, we're losing more lives to the sensationalism that the silver screen brings, cause misogyny is the next best thing to a weekend in Amsterdam where chicks flip on the switch of sexual mischief and turn down sheets like housemaids, smoothing the corners of the comforter with the labels that read Made in America, which also happens to be the same country from which the businessman came from, while he enjoys a vacation away from his wife and 2 kids, a brief stint filled with infidelity, thinks he believes that returning home with trinkets for the missus and video games for the kids will hide the fact that the condom broke and she left him with cyanide kisses laced with HIV wishes, as he prays the coughing fits that led him to the doctor visit would just go away. Because breathing happens to be the very best thing of living. Now allow yourself to believe that change can come with the rising of the sun, and we can all break bread, ribs, and $100 bills if we just break the tension. Collectively board this conscious train of thought. Realize it's okay to fear worldly visions with combative smoke rings. Just live through these words. Fix your gaze to stare helplessly into the light of injustice and challenge those force-fed obvious answers with questions that probe the obscure. Then we can win battle scars of wisdom, collecting decayed brain cells in the process, and refuse to hold slavery camps of the future, an AIDS epidemic that will capture tomorrow lives since the beginning of time. It is time to encourage irrationalists to inhale the color and aromas that only intensify our daydreams and nightmares and all in between. I said wake up and smell the poetic license where birth and death and life exist. But for now, just
I'm only thinking of me and you. Me and you, baby.
right now, y'all. Missy Ella in the background. Go ahead, girl. The original Poetry After Dark. We still in the building. We still digging in the crates. We're still playing that beautiful poetry. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just been a phenomenal evening. Yeah, you're locked in with the Angelic Poetess, and we just been rolling with this poetry and this music. I hope y'all are digging the tracks. I'm old school. I will always be old school. But yeah, I mean, we're not done yet though. But wait, there's more, right? We're gonna still play a little bit more. We have a few more poets that has to make their debut, and we're gonna say our love and give grace to the Creator, and we're gonna get out of the building. But before we do, we gotta rock it through just a little bit more. So are you locked in or are you locked in? Word. Yeah. The original Poetry After Dark. It was a couple of week hiatus we took. We did a lot of features in January. Shout out to everybody that graced the stage. You know, it was great. Lottie Dottie was in the building. We had Ebony the Goddess in the building. We had the Pens for Real, poetically expressing Nubian zeal. What? Man, if you haven't checked that, you better check it, because it was some hot-ass features. But yeah, definitely shout outs to the poets that came through and spent time with us. And now we back to business, right? We back to playing our poetry and playing that music and just getting in that vibe. Because at the end of the day, that's what we need. We need somewhere where we can just chill and just think to ourselves and be in a beautiful element, right? All right, so without further ado, we're going to get back up into this. Next up, okay, Finish, No Regret. This is my girl, Passionately. Y'all don't know, but you about to know. Let's get it.
Vega wins.
We all come from a place that no one else has seen. Oh no.
We all got secrets, right? We all got a story, right?
We live out through every situation, everything for sure.
I think it's amazing how when we look back, we don't regret a thing. Cause we realize that it all worked in the end. It always will. It's God coming from a higher place. We all going that way. I don't give a fuck what they say. Yeah, hell is a thing, but it's a mental state that's put in place to bring a nigga higher. That's how I feel about it. So let's go higher. I give praise to the Most High. I be damned if I let somebody tell me how I'ma live my life. How I'ma live it. Yeah, I'ma get it. In any season, any reason. Yeah, I'ma feel it. Paper chasing abundance, currency, what I'm needing. I'ma get mine. Yeah, it's about that time. I'ma get mine. It's a vision. It's good to smack your mama season on that chicken. It's finger licking and trust that take time. Underline these words that I say. I'm underrated, but it works in my favor.
We all come from a place that no one else has seen. Oh no.
We all got secrets, right? We all got a story, right?
We breathe out through every situation, everything for sure.
I think it's amazing how when we look back, we don't regret a thing. Cause we realize that the truth lies in between our own two eyes. I don't discriminate how you choose to reach God. Just reach God. It's only one source in many forms. Understand? It's a feeling. Know your feelings. Control your feelings. Yeah, I'm preaching. It's no secret that we all different. Know the difference. Respect the difference. Derek Hardy, painted vision. What's your vision? How you feeling? What you thinking? Balance, flesh and spirit. Thank you, Jesus, and all his people and my ancestors. It's in order, divine order, but no one knows the order. But we are order.
only one source in many forms. Understand, you can, you will overcome, it's already planned.
We all come from a place that no one else has seen, oh no. Oh no.
We all got secrets, right? We all got a story, right?
And we prevail through every situation and everything, for sure.
I think it's amazing how when we look back, we don't regret a thing.
taught that the black man is God. Like, think about that. A black man in America has to believe that they're God, that there's something divine, just to wake up every day and strive to be successful.
Mothers, scripting out conversations to have with sons and daughters we haven't given birth to yet. Fathers, scripting out conversations to have with sons and daughters they haven't fathered yet. We are crying, mourning bodies we have never met. We saw his blood run through the street into the gutter. My throat tightened, trying to take a breath while I watched him cry out, begging them not to take his last. No kin, but that was our baby. Calloused palms digging these graves, faces flaming from angry tears and turning the other cheek, writing eulogies for martyrs who never knew they'd die in the name of this cause. Unwilling sacrifices turned to hashtag heroes. Black bodies on black pavement soaking in a golden sun. Murder should never look so artistic, so divine. So answer me this. What will they tell their sons when they ask why the melanin in their skin is a crime? What will they tell their daughters when they find them questioning the beauty of their blackness? You tell them, blackness is a burden that only gods are fit to carry. Saw past the lies of a white Jesus and black Bibles, found truth in our own bones, prophecies running through our bloodstreams, descendants of the divine, royalty, the Most High. We walk among feeble men lacking God's particle, believing us to be only human like them. Onyx and gold, we are God wrapped in flesh, deliverers of their death sentence. They are mere mortals, seeing their extinction in our face. Fear of death can lead men to make mistakes.
Don't insult what God gave me. And that's how I truly feel. How can we look at a white person and be like, yo, that white person got privilege because of the color of his skin? Respect what God gave you. Right. You know what I mean? Like, I'm black. It's a privilege for me to be black. Like, God designed me this way. He created me this way. It's power in what I am.
So you tell them, don't question that chocolate tone that makes you a delicacy. Flavors so rich were never meant for souls so poor, so they will try all they can, achieving what they can't afford. Beloved, you are power manifested in flesh, forced to play meek, defense mechanisms adopted, turned to kings of survival. Await the inheritance and forget not that you are royalty, living kings and queens. Tell them, wipe their tears. Sadness is not meant for the supernatural. Beloveds, descended from the heavens, in your blackness you are beautiful, blessed and blessing. In your blackness, you are God.
close, where closer than most. I just see so much in you, and I want a better view. I want to look deeper into you, yeah. Let's get closer, well, closer than close. Let's get closer, closer than most. Well, yeah. make my whole world revolve. Yeah, well it feels so right, and I know I'm hooked for life. Infinitely, yeah. If you wanna know how long our love will last, this universe will pass, baby. Yes, it will. Oh, that's how long, that's how long, that's how strong, that's how strong. I'll be loving you, baby. Let's get closer, hey, hey, yeah. All wrapped up in love, baby. Well, I know I can't recall when I wanted to give my all of my love, yeah. Let's get closer, yeah, closer than close, closer than close. Let's get closer, closer, closer than most, yeah. If you wanna know how long our love will last, this universe will pass, baby. Yes, it will. Oh, that's how long, that's just how strong. I'll be loving you, baby. Let's get closer, closer, where? Closer than close, closer than close. Let's get closer, so much closer, babe. Closer than close, closer than close. Let's get closer. Oh, closer than close, closer than close, let's get closer. I just see so much in you. Closer than close, closer than close. And I want a better view. Let's get closer, closer, oh yeah. Closer than most. Closer, closer, closer. Let's get closer. Hey, hey. Closer than close. Closer, yeah. Let's get
Oh, yeah, let's get closer. You're tuned into the original Poetry After Dark, y'all. You know how we get down. I am the Angelic Poetess, and you're locked in. It's been a good night. Yeah, we heard some real strong, conscious poetry. Some of that, hello, let's wake up. Where are we at this point? I love that type of poetry that just provoke you in so many ways, emotionally, mentally. And that's the poetry I love. I'm all for that. I strive to write that way, So I want to leave you guys as we get to the end of the show with some affirmations. But before I get into that, I also want to let you know we are all over social media, right? So Poetry After Dark Media, you can find on Facebook, Instagram, and X, as they call it today. And interact with us, tell us what you like, tell us what you want to see. We take all opportunities to make the show better. So we love feedback. Yeah, but get in with us, let us know what's up. Are you digging it, So, affirmation, let's see here. I take small steps each day towards my goals. And people can count on me because I am reliable. Even when it's tough, I stay focused and keep going. And I'm motivated to be the best version of myself. I can stay focused on my goals no matter what. I can bounce back from setbacks and stay strong. I can also resist distractions and stay on track. And my achievements motivate me to keep going and do better. I love that one. My achievements motivate me to keep going and do better. How about that? You're tuned into the Original Poetry After Dark, y'all. I hope you had so far a good night of this good old poetry. We are not done yet. We are not done yet. We got Black Ice coming up, about to drop us some knowledge. Let's see more knowledge we got here on the Original Poetry After Dark, y'all.
When you look at my brothers, what's your first impression? Does the sight of us leave you guessing, or do you understand the stressing, the aggression, the look of no hope on my niggas' faces, like the Lord overlooked us when he handed down his graces? You see, embraces fall short on the numb tips of street entrepreneurial fingers, stuck in the walls of the project halls where the coke smell still lingers. External blingers is all we can be, because on the inside we've been given nothing to shine on. And a gig is harder to get than coke, so niggas get they grind on, because the TV tells us, aim high, nigga, make all goals lateral. But that takes paper that we don't have, so niggas put their souls up as collateral now. Some niggas reclaim them, some blame them, make an excuse to sell them. But when a nigga goes from not doing to doing, what can you tell him? Not to be a nigga? Shit, I gots to be a nigga, that's how I pay the bills, and I'ma do that whether I got to sling this coke or exploit these rhyme skills. See, America makes you an opportunist, and at the same time, they institutionalize you. So the fact that niggas get these big record deals, big money, and then go to jail shouldn't surprise you. That's what lies do. And most of these guys do have raw talent, just infantile education. So the business feeds them all the weed and ecstasy and a little bit of paper to provide some pacification from all the bullshit frustration they serve you. Meanwhile, they corrupt your perception of what the real is. See, they've taken all our businessmen and made them drug dealers. Took all our messengers, made them rappers just flapping their jaws, afraid to admit their treason. Took all our soldiers for the cause, made them killers for no reason and being fucked up. Well, that's in this season, so if you're negative, you're positive, and if you're positive, you're called a hater. But I maintain control of my soul because I know it gets greater later. And I told y'all the last show, I'm no hater, I just know what the truth is. I've been intertwining this pudding for a year now, so I know where the proof is. It lies in these midtown Manhattan skyscrapers where former hustlers sign papers and do fucked up capers. About 16 infamous stars at a time. Got them chopping and bagging and serving that shit to niggas 16 bars at a time. And the crime is undetectable by the feds, because in the heads of our kids is where the track is. And music shoots straight to the soul, it's so potent, so it's much more addictive than crack is. Now, the high is just an illusion, lies and confusion. But just for that rush, just once, these young bucks will go through it. So in essence, they're still flooding our streets with thugs, drugs, and killing. They just using these record labels to do it. Taking our heartfelt demos, putting us in limos, trying to fuck up our direction. And most niggas is trained to chase money and pussy, so we fall victim to our own erection. Convincing ourselves that we're on our way somewhere where we're not going, but ignorance is bliss, and niggas love this, so niggas take pride in not knowing. We not growing. Nigga, I give a fuck how slick you flowing if you ain't showing these kids nothing or adding nothing positive to the earth. See, I've been destined to touch this world since the day I was born. To be honest, fuck a deal. God gives me what I'm worth.
By the time that you arrive, you should be taking off your clothes, getting comfortable. By the time that you arrive, I've already been waiting all day. By the time you arrive, I'll be ready to go, girl, as long as you know you're mine. By the time that you as you walk up in that door, girl, don't be looking at the walls. Walk on down the hall, panties to the floor, and meet me in the bed. ASAP. See, I know that you've been waiting for me. And trust me, I've been waiting for you. So come on, baby girl, we grown. Let's do what we came to do. By the time that you arrive, you should be taking off your clothes, getting comfortable. By the time that you arrive, I've already been waiting all day. By the time you arrive, I'll be ready to go, girl, as long as you know you're mine. By the time that you arrive, you should be taking off your clothes, getting comfortable. By the time that you arrive, I've already been waiting all day. By the time you arrive, I'll be ready to go, girl, as long as you know you're mine. By the time that you arrive, don't even hesitate to ask, girl. You already know that I'm only down for you. Let me prove it to you, baby. I can show you all day, yeah. See, I know that you've been waiting for me. Ooh, and trust me, I've been waiting for you. So come on, baby girl, we grown. Let's do what we came to do. By the time that you arrive, you should be taking off your clothes, getting comfortable. By the time that you arrive, I've already been waiting all day. By the time you arrive, I'll be ready to go, girl, as long as you know you're mine. By the time that you arrive, you should be taking off your clothes, you should be taking off your clothes, yeah. By the time that you arrive, I've already been waiting all day. By the time you arrive, I'll be ready to go, girl, as long as you know you're mine. By the time that you arrive.
The fires become dim as I wait. The one seems farther away than forever, and I merely continue to exist. Spirit longing to be whole, one half waiting for these empty spaces to be filled with love, overflowing completion. But I've grown weary. Deferring love for the one doesn't keep me warm at night. When I'm excited, no one to hold on to, no one to turn to and shower in my affections. I am stuffed, filled with disappointments of past actions. About time I release, allowing all negativity to be transformed into liquid peace. So I call you, manifestation of the possibility of what love could be. Bathing in your admiration of the woman I should see. When I look in the mirror, you see how the lies have corrupted my thinking to see my wholeness as less than. Fractured by the brokenness I tried to heal with the essence of womankind. Tainted by souls captured in my well of being. Swirling around, waiting to be flushed away like the shit it is. You are not Adam, nor am I Eve. Though we feel as if our connection sinned against God, we flee deeper into ourselves, leaking the pain of knowing this night will never last forever. Purify me with the loneliness our inner beings share in a place where lovers are known to escape in, engulfed in your arms, as you gently entice my spine with the greetings of your lips, tantalizing my language of love with all it's been missing, enjoying the sands of my pleasure, washing away the iniquity of undeserving lovers that inhabited my coast previously. Rapid eruptions of gas repeatedly. It's like I never really took a breath, and this moment will never be born. We are merely swimming in a sea of ecstasy, created by a man and woman who never knew love could exist beyond our initial creation. Simply enjoying the waves of our dreams.
Back by poetry demand. You gotta overstand that she's back. The angelic, D.A.P, poetess, boss lady, wake 'em up on a circuit.
I know that's right. The original Poetry After Dark, y'all. We are back up in the building and it feels good.
So play it in your hood. Spoken word with consciousness in a standard interlude. Put your car in park. Original Poetry After Dark. This time around she's on another level. Mind spark. Align your chakras. Open up your third optic and hip hop it. Pens is the man to drop it. So tune in and raise your antennas. This is for us all, fam. Spirit of the rhyme spitters and go getters and word knitters. Our energy's kinetic. I said it. I hope you get it. With Poetry After Dark. Pens.
Anticipates ways I can show you how much I love you. Candy flowers, priceless pearls, romantic trips about the world. Baby, just think, you and me floating on the Caribbean Sea, so exotic. I can just feel the heat in this candlelight with the moon so high, hanging in the Spanish sky. But before I go on, girl, you got to let me know just how far to let this go. Help me, darling, please show me. Darling, I don't care. We don't have to go anywhere. We'll stay at home, turn the lights down low, play our favorite video, or better still, make our own private show, and we'll love so deeply
The original Poetry After Dark, y'all. The Angelic Poet is here tonight with y'all. Yeah, it's been one of those nights that I was just like, I surprise myself sometimes, you know. But when you've been doing something so long, you start to get used to it, and it's like second nature. So I'm getting that. All right, so as we come to a close, it's not much left. I'm going to leave y'all with some more affirmations. So, poets, I speak my truth freely and openly. And when I speak, I am calm and confident. I'm a good listener. Being honest frees me. I am safe to express myself truthfully. My voice matters. I have a loving voice. I am allowed to be uniquely me. It is safe for me to follow my curiosity. I expand my energy and let go of judgments. Yes, yes, yes. Those are throat chakra affirmations. Definitely practice those things and you'll watch it come into fruition. You know, you are what you say. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all know how we do here. We locked in. This is the original Poetry After Dark. So I'm going to leave y'all with one of my good friends, good poet, been in the game a very, very long time. And Written in Pain needs no introduction, right? He's the man when it comes to poetry. He's been doing it. So we're going to have some of that, and then we're going to close out with music. So with peace, love, and light, the Angelic Poetess sends out to you. I hope you had a phenomenal night with me. I had a phenomenal night with you. And remember, we are on all social medias, Poetry After Dark Media. Okay, Facebook, X, and Instagram. So check us out, follow us, and stay up. You know, it's a lot of things going on outside the show. And looking forward to the next time we are with each other. Until again, y'all, peace, love, and light. You know how we do.
Sound the alarm. The hour is now for the black man to recognize his God self, to capture his inheritance as master of this earth. Are you not aware? Do you not care? You have been suppressed, repressed, oppressed, reprogrammed, trampled upon. Wise up, rise up. This is the hour to redeem that which is ours. We will no longer cower. We will no longer be devoured. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power. Black power.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone. A good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls.
Centuries ago, my ancestors taught the power to plant plants. In return, they slaughtered them all and built power plants. Is it not their blood and sweat, that soil, American soil? This is not a rant. But since I can't recant the ancestors' chant, I shall speak in a language you are accustomed to. Home of the brave, or a nation that craves slaves. He who believes he's free is numb or dumb. And where did this so-called freedom come from? Consumption, your new function. They delegate hate. You vote for monsters where liberty and equality is the mantra. On a God-given land where mostly the wicked prosper, they school us only so those who rule us continue to fool us. Those who dominate us hate us. The Chinaman only feeds you cause he needs you. The Arab feeds you cause he needs you. We remain in a vegetative state in every state. There is no American dream to intake. Are you awake?
to bed. A million things in your head. I see the pain in your eyes. I'll stay another night. It's okay. Everything else can wait. Everything pushed aside. Lose track of time. I know it's hard. Let down your guard, and I'll turn down the lights so we can start. There's a million reasons, a million ways, a million words, but I've said all I can say. There's only one thing I want out of all I could do, out of a billion places. I only wanna be with you. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Let's foreplay. I get you to bend my way. No reason to put up a fight. I know what you like. I'll kiss your neck. You probably know what comes next. Sex. Oh yes. It's not so hard. Let down your guard. I'll turn down the lights so we can start. There's a million reasons, a million ways, a million words, but I've said all I can say. There's only one thing I want out of all I could do, out of a billion places. I only wanna be with you. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Just wanna get back home. It's the only love I've known. It's the only one that can make me stay. Yeah, I could go anywhere, but I still choose you again. I can't miss another day. There's a million reasons, a million ways, a million words, but I've said all I can say. There's only one thing I want out of all I could do, out of a billion places. I only wanna be with you. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your lover, wanna be your love tonight. Just wanna be your lover, wanna be your